Coach OJ, and I'll be showing us rather how to identify support and resistance using bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, morning star or evening star. All right, based on previous price movements. So basically, once you're able to identify this well, you now go to lower time frames like 5 minutes and 1 minute to check how price reacts in those zones before you make your trading decision, before you decide whether you want to buy or sell. So I'm going to use 15 minutes. All right, so we can see that previous price has been surging up strongly to the upside. All right, before we saw, so last week we saw price, did more like a change of direction to the downside. All right, so we can now say there has been a strong uptrend. All right, then now there was a change of character to the downside. So we're going to use previous price to see where there are possible support and resistance line. So let's take a look at this recent area, right, because that is what is most recent. All right, because we used to predict what is most likely to happen in the future. So market is currently selling as it stands. Market is currently selling as it stands. But nevertheless, let's focus on the strategy. This is 15 minutes time frame. So wherever I identify a bearish engulfing or a bullish engulfing, I'm going to let us know. So let's start from the resistance. So on the resistance, we can clearly see that there was a serious sell candle here, and that I would say is a bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing is when a big candle engulfs a green candle. All right, so this is a bearish engulfing line. So I'm going to be using my horizontal line to place it here. So the essence is that I place the horizontal line at the low of this green candle, that hammerhead. All right, at the low, because that was what, after the engulf, you can see how price, after it engulfed it, we can see how price moved down strongly. All right, so wherever there's a wick again, wick like a long wick, something like this, we're going to also use it as a whether either a support or a resistance. So after placing that, but let's just identify bearish engulfing first before I will consider that. So that is our first bearish engulfing. So we have, you can now write out the resistance. So we have resistance at 43.03, all right, based on the price movement that happened. So if we look at this area, we find out that it's just red, all right. So price, let's see again. Let's see if we're not, let's just look out for bearish engulfing or evening star. We're looking out for bearish engulfing or evening star. So this is under bearish engulfing. That's under bearish engulfing, excuse me. You can see clearly how price reacted. All right, so I'm going to place my horizontal line in that area. It is under bearish engulfing. So we have 42.45 as another resistance or whatever. The price is currently above it now, so that place is now acting as a support. All right, that place is now acting as a support. Okay, so let's check now. We've seen about two bearish engulfing. One is currently a resistance, while the other is currently a support. Since price is currently at 42.61, price is above it. So the next is we're going to look out for evening star. Is there any evening star for recent price movement? Is there any evening star? Evening star. So we're looking out for evening star and bearish engulfing. Okay. Okay, none. There's no evening star. There's no bearish engulfing at the moment. So let's look out for morning star or bullish engulfing. So these are first bullish engulfing. You can see how that green candle clearly engulfed the red. So I'm going to place another horizontal line. I'm going to place another horizontal line there. Good. So we have 42.14 as our support. All right, as our support currently. So that is it. So we have 42. So since there is no morning star at this area, no morning star or bullish engulfing at this area, we're going to use previous price. We're going to check out what happened. We're going to check out the history to look out for either a morning star, since we're looking out for support, or an evening star still, or a bearish engulfing. You know, those candlesticks. So this is a bearish engulfing. This is clearly a bearish engulfing. I'm going to place another horizontal line there. Awesome. So we have 41.93 as our strongest support for now. All right. So that is. So let's come back to the future or present. So awesome. So we can see that was where price got to on Friday before reacting strongly. All right, came here and moved like this. Can we see? All right. So as it stands now, this is where price is currently at 42.59. So is there any other bearish engulfing around this zone, or evening star or morning star? No. So we're going to go to 5 minutes to check, so that we'll know why price is reacting here. All right. So we're going to check. So let's check for a morning star or evening star or bearish engulfing. Awesome. So this is a bearish engulfing on 5-minute time frame. So I'm going to place an horizontal line there. Awesome. So 42.77 is another resistance line. Let's see if price has gotten there. Let's see if price has gotten there. Okay, price is yet to get there. Price is yet to get there. However, price is reacting to the downside. Price is reacting to the downside. All right. So at this point, I'm going to now place my moving average 9 and 21. All right, because those two are also dynamic support and resistance. These two guys. All right, awesome. Awesome. So in this way, we can tell that price has, right, look at what price is doing. Price got here but couldn't go up further, and price seems to show some level of weakness. But nevertheless, let's not be naive. We'll also go to 1 minute, can go to 1 minute time frame to observe. Okay, if there is in the history, if there is a morning star. Okay, so there is none. So price is likely to fall. From the way I'm seeing it, price is likely to fall down to this zone, but will not be too rushy because of how price reacted here. All right, so let me see. So basically there's nothing here, so let me sell this guy. I'm going to sell now. We are looking for 20-30 pips. We are not, see, I'm already in profit. We're looking for 20-30 pips. Already in profit. From the way I'm seeing it, price is going to, let's look at 1 minute time frame. Okay, so price is likely to fall. From the way I'm seeing it, price is likely to fall either to this place that it reacted previously. All right, so price is likely to fall down to here, or even break it down further. So we can see we're in profit. Yeah, it's going to fall. Price has no choice. I've seen the movement. So basically, let me stop here. I think this is already 9 minutes. It's already 9 minutes. So do practice what I just showed you and send me a screenshot so I will know that you understand it. Okay, best of luck. All right, so this is the continuation of the strategy video. Yeah, so now note that on 15 minutes time frame, how would I put it? It's you're looking out for either morning star, bullish engulfing, evening star, or bearish engulfing should be adjustable. It must be adjustable so that you can be able to catch quick buy or quick sell. All right. However, if you look at the video you watched earlier, you notice that I already said that market is going to sell down to 42, 45, or even further down. I can see that it has happened. It has broken a previous support level. That support level is 42, 45. However, short buys can still be caught because the market won't just give in to sellers like that. That is, gold is very fast. The market won't just give in to sellers like that. So where is our current previous what is our current support, the most current support? I'll look at this. This is a morning star formation, all right, that pushed price up to this point. All right, so I'm going to place an horizontal line here at the high of the red candle, at the right of the red candle in the middle. No, morning star is made up of a red candle, a red bearish candle, a small candle. It could be whatever, but so long as it's in the middle. Just know that, and there's a bullish candle that comes afterwards. That makes up a morning star. All right, so I'm going to place an horizontal line here at the high. All right, so placing it will also help me know when it wants to sell further down. Now, if you come to lower time frame like 1 minute, you can see what the market did, right? How the market did this and moved up. That would, one who is smart, who understands the strategy, would have caught the buy. All right, you can see that the market price moved from, immediately formed a pulse around here. There's a pulse around here. Excuse me. There's a pulse around here. So immediately formed that pulse. You can see how it surged up from here, from 42.37 to about 32.43. That's over 50 pips. That's over 50 pips. All right, and it respected the resistance, came down, tried to go back up but couldn't. Then at this point it sold down. At this point it sold down, because this will help you understand the reading of the market, the way the price market moves. All right, so that you don't get caught up by maybe you want to stay long in the market, because it's strictly a scalping strategy. It is strictly scalping strategy. All right, where you get to be able to catch 20 to max 50 pips, but if you're lucky you can do 70 pips. All right, so that is that for that. So from the look of things, so as it stands, we can clearly see how the market, all right, is forming something like a head and shoulder around this area. So, but that doesn't mean um as a scalper, you know what, you will just know, you will know what to see before you take a dive, because right now the best bet is a buy. As a start now, it's a buy. If you want to take a if you want to do if you want to take a risk, is a buy, because the market showed market showed pause here before pushing, came down, broke this support line, went back up, didn't go up as much as it should. All right, paused here, came down, paused here. Now the market is about to do something to the upside from the way I'm seeing it. All right, market is about to push up to the upside. So the support and resistance helps you to be able to see how the market reacts in certain price level, all right, so if we come to 15 minutes time frame, you find that this is the most recent morning star, and I've been able to place um, a line that will help us identify how price reacts. Okay, so is there any other morning star here? Okay, none, aside from this bullish engulfing, which I've actually drawn a line around that area. So price yet to get there? No, price is not yet to get there, because like I said, gold doesn't just allow swing traders to back the market like that. It will always react, even if it's overall sell. If today there's going to be massive sell, it can't just happen immediately. It will take time to build certain chart pattern before the massive sell, or wait for a news to push the price either to the downside massively or to the upside. So I'm going to stop here. All right. And this this strategy, please practice it. If you are listening, if you are watching, ensure to practice. Send it to me so that I know that you are doing the right thing. If you want to make progress, if you don't send to me and you are doing what you know, it's your own cup of tea. All right. Best of luck.